The Australian magpie is a very well-known species of bird as one of the most recognisable bird species in Australia. So today, let's have a look into this bird because there's a lot of story behind it. Magpies are a part of a family tree called the Corvid or Corvidae family, which includes many other species of bird. Black-billed magpies live in the United States of America as well as Canada. Crows and ravens are also related to magpies as they are also part of the family tree as well. Currawongs are also part of the magpie family and live in Australia as well, that steal eggs and chicks from birds' nests. Surprisingly, magpie larks are not related to magpies at all. They are different species of birds that live in a different family tree and also were mistaken by European settlers when they first arrived in Australia. Magpies are a magnificent species of birds that have been around for millions of years. Easily recognizable by their black and white plumage, they are easily recognizable by anyone even if they are not a birdwatching expert. And this popularity was noticed. In 1892, AFL Footy decided to make an AFL team called the Collingwood Magpies, and I'm proud to say I barrack for Collingwood. Aboriginal people have a deep, long-standing knowledge of magpies, often featuring them in folklore and stories as well as culture. Magpies are often seen in pairs because magpies mate for life and they always love sticking by their partner. Sometimes you see three magpies together, but it's mostly the youngster that sticks around their parents until it's old enough to defend for himself. If you think every single magpie looks the same, you might be right, because it's probably the same magpie you see over and over again, because magpies have territories which they defend throughout their entire lives, which is up to 20 years. Magpies are also known to swoop people as well, and I've been swooped a few times too, so I can also reassure you of that as well. Believe it or not, only 8 and 10% of magpies ever swoop people. They will only swoop someone if they think they may be a threat or someone new who they're unsure of. Definitely not saying magpies never swoop people though. Every year, tens of thousands of people get swooped by magpies each year. But those magpies are in small minorities, and most never result in physical contact by an attack. Here are some tips. Don't be in 100 meters of a magpie's nest and it won't swoop you, and don't get physical with the magpie. Do not start yelling and throwing your arms at the bird because it might make the situation worse when the bird feels even more threatened. Some people put plastic straws and other materials on their bike helmets in an attempt to try and get rid of the magpies from swooping them. But you can also do this by wearing sunglasses or a hat. But let's remember, these birds are only trying to protect their eggs and chicks, and nothing more, so don't worry, it's nothing personal. Magpies may look a bit different depending on where you live in Australia. The whitebacks live in Victoria, Adelaide, as well as Perth. The blackbacks live more inland and live around Queensland, Sydney, and the top of Perth. Magpies' favourite food include small insects like beetles, earthworms, spiders, and insect larvae, along with small animals such as lizards, frogs, and even mice. Magpies sometimes like to store their food so they can eat it later, and that's what this magpie is doing. It's putting its worms away to eat it later. Magpies may have an uncertain future though, due to climate change. Heat stress affects a magpie's condition and ability to feed and take care of their chicks. Magpie chicks often die in heat waves with survival rates as low as 10%, and birds find it hard to recover from weight loss during heat waves. Poisoning is another way where magpies die. It's where people leave out poison for mice to eat and die, then the magpie comes along to eat the mouse, but then gets poisoned itself as well. To point out, magpies are not becoming more rare in Australia, but some observations show a decline in certain regions. Let's take care of this bird and our environment to ensure its future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.